The AEM Manufacturing Express Tour is underway, celebrating the real stories of the equipment manufacturing industry. The 10,000-mile journey aims to spotlight American workers who help build, power, and feed the world. Kip Eideberg with the Association of Equipment Manufacturers joins us now with an update. Kip, good to have you with us. I know that you're back in D.C. at the moment, but you've been busy traveling across the country. Bring us up to speed on the bus tour and its main objective.
Well, good morning, Tammy. Thanks for having me on. Yes, the AEM Manufacturing Express, which we launched last July in Knoxville, Iowa, is rolling through Texas at the moment. Today, we are in Waco for stop 91 on our 23-state tour to spotlight, as you said, the men and women who help build, power, and feed our great nation, and to highlight the importance Waco, Texas, Longview, Texas, and small towns and communities really around the country.
What an incredible opportunity to kind of connect with those people there. What feedback have you gotten?
Feedback has been tremendous. Look, all of us take a lot of things for granted, right? We wake up in the morning, we turn on the light, we make ourselves a cup of coffee, we may be turning on RFD-TV to check out the news. None of that would be possible without the equipment that the 2.3 million men and women of our industry build. We are essential, they are essential to our quality of life, to our national security, and to the long-term prosperity of small towns and communities. So that's really what this is all about. It's to shine a light on them, the unsung heroes who are making, as I said, our way of life possible, and to celebrate and lift them up a little bit. So the response has been tremendous. We've been engaging with thousands of people, saying thank you, handing out some great giveaways, and telling our story through local media, through national media, to anyone who wants to listen.
That's right. They deserve that recognition. Let's switch gears just a bit. Last week, you attended the Great American Farmers Market and had the chance to visit with Secretary Brooke Rollins. Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, we were thrilled to be part of the inaugural Great American Farmers Market. I'm hearing that there may be many more to come. And thanks to our friends at Fendt, who brought their golden tractor to the National Mall, and Secretary Rollins, who brought no less than 10 cabinet secretaries out for conversations about precision ag technology, workforce development, the future of American manufacturing. We were able to have those discussions because, as I said earlier, right, the AEM Manufacturing Express is meant to celebrate those people who build, power, and feed our great nation. But sometimes they need a little bit of help. We need those pro-manufacturing policies to give them a hand up on the competition. So having those conversations on the National Mall with the Secretary, with other cabinet members, by the Golden Tractor was an incredible opportunity. We were just thrilled to be there.
You know, such a great point to make that she did invite those other cabinet members. I was there the day she had the head of the Small Business Administration with her, but you're right, it was important to get those others who may not be thinking about agriculture in their day-to-day life, right? So that was a great platform.
Yeah, and that's a great point, Tammy, right? We talked to the Secretary of Education. We talked to the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. We talked to the Secretary of Veterans Affairs, and they all commented on the fact that agriculture, rural America is critical to their portfolios as well, right? The people that they serve, the policies that they make. Obviously, it was great to be able to talk to Secretary Kennedy about the promise of precision agriculture and how that will serve his work and the mission of the MAHA Commission. And then obviously talking to Secretary Lutnick about, well, how do we make American manufacturing stronger than it's ever been before? So that's a great point, Tammy. A lot of those folks not always thinking about agriculture in rural America, but I bet you after seeing the Golden Tractor, signing it, they'll think a lot more about it. And that's a big win for not just for our industry, but for farmers, for ranchers, for rural communities everywhere.
I think we'll see some positive consequences from that down the road for sure. That's AEM Senior Vice President of Government and Industry Relations, Kip Eideberg. Thanks for your time.